From the get-go, the Redskins knew they weren't going to get Joe Flacco. He was simply too expensive to pair with Alex Smith's contract on their current roster, so they were never a serious suitor for him. However, there is a ripple effect from the Flacco trade that will have an impact on the Redskins. One aspect of that is the 2019 NFL Draft. With the Broncos no longer desperate to add a QB at 10, the Redskins could find a quarterback fall into their lap at 15. Of course, the Broncos still could take Flacco's successor this year, but they don't have to select one early. However, the other aspect that can't be ignored is the presence of Case Keenum and the impact he could have on the quarterback market. Keenum was a hot name last offseason after he helped lead the Minnesota Vikings to the NFC Championship game. The Broncos gave him a lucrative two-year deal, but he only managed to string together a decent season. He led the Broncos to a 6-10 record. More from Rigo's rag. When things go right for Keenum, he is capable of leading a team to the postseason, as evidenced by his playoff run with the Vikings. However, he's also not a game-changer, and recency bias may have an impact on his market value. The Broncos aren't going to keep Keenum. Not at the price tag that he has. Flacco was acquired to be the starter, so unless Keenum takes a big pay cut, he will play elsewhere. There are many suitors that would make sense for Keenum, and the Redskins would certainly be one. The Redskins are handcuffed by their cap situation at quarterback. Alex Smith will have a $20 million plus cap hit this year. He also is unlikely to play due to the leg injury he suffered midway through the season. Currently, the Redskins have only Colt McCoy on the roster at quarterback, but they will need to add some depth and competition for him either way. Keenum will probably see interest from the Cardinals and Giants. Both have ties to Keenum via their coaches. Cliff Kingsbury coached Keenum at Houston while Pat Shurmur coached him in Minnesota. But if Keenum wants a chance to compete for a starting job, Washington may be his best bet. Miami and Jacksonville could also offer Keenum a chance to start, but it seems likely that both will target Nick Foles. Meanwhile, each will also be in position to land the top quarterbacks in the draft, and the loser of the Foles sweepstakes could give Teddy Bridgewater a chance to start. Bridgewater, 26, has more upside than Keenum, 30, so it wouldn't be surprising to see that happen. In short, Keenum will have options. If the Redskins do the smart thing and eschew the quarterback position in the draft, Keenum would be a good fit in Washington. Keenum and McCoy could battle for the starting job with Josh Johnson on board as the third stringer. Then, the team could target a long-term successor for Smith in the 2020 NFL Draft, which appears to be superior at quarterback. Next, Redskins first-round options. CB Byron Murphy. Keenum is cheap, steady, and would allow the Redskins to address another position in the first round. The team must consider signing him if he is cut by the Broncos.